Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I want to take you along with me as I thrift and stage in the store. And this is the second episode of my series, and what I want to bring to you today is a couple of settings for the holiday. And I'm thinking of setting up a nice nostalgic setting on an entryway table. So come along with me as I choose the pieces that I am going to use to set those up. And I go to the thrift store in their area, their beautiful little Christmas area that they have. And I just started looking and picking out cute little pieces like that snow lady right there. And I think I'm going to do a village for this first setting for you. So I'm going to pick up a few pieces that I can use to work for a village setting. And I think that one works well. I think that was probably like a DIY it looks, but it gives me the look of a church steeple with that. And then these lovely bears, teddy bears. A Santa Bear and a Mrs. Santa Bear. And then this little cutie pie right here certainly had to go in my basket. And then a place to gather to stop and talk and refresh. And that is going to be part of the village that I'm going to use as well. And then this sign right here I thought was a really sweet and nostalgic way to introduce what I'm doing. And then another piece that I saw over in the light section was this lamp. I think it was about $40, which is pretty high, but I'm going to use it just to stage. And then this mirror I thought would be a great backdrop. And this is where I'm going to start assembling the first one that I'm going to use. Now let's turn our imagination up and just pretend that this is an entryway table in your home. And so I'm using this scarf as snow. So again, work with me with your imagination as I use that for layering. I'm coming in with the first sign that I just think is just so nice, and I'm working on each side. I've got the steeple, and then I found an angel that I could put right there, and a Christmas tree. Of course, in the village you gotta have a Christmas tree. And the next piece that I'm going to come in with is just some other little odds and ends to set up the village. And now, do you remember walking down the street in your hometown and going from store to store to store? And it was before malls for me, so I have a good memory of doing something like this, and this is how it looks once it's all together. And I think it turned out really well. And again, this is just something that you can put on an entryway. It's just a nice way to bring some of the past Christmases back and to share those with your family, with your friends. I have a grandson, and I know he would just enjoy having something like this in our home. And so that is one of the reasons why I want to go ahead and pick up the pieces and stage them while I'm in the store. And that helps me to figure out what will go with what I already have at home. And I just think it turned out so nice, and it just brings back so many wonderful memories for me. Now the next one that I'm going to stage for you, I'm keeping my snow, I'm keeping the backdrop with the mirror, and I'm adding in that tall lamp. And then here comes Mr. Santa. He is just adorable. And then on the other side, I'm adding Mrs. Santa. And so this is going to be a more whimsical look to this setting here. And I'm going to bring in more pieces with this as well, little by little, to kind of build everything up. And then you'll see how this comes together as well. Still, oh, isn't she cute? Had to bring her in there, and had to bring him in there as well, and put those pieces in there again to bring more of the whimsy to this setting. And you probably could see some of these pieces when you're out thrifting. And I just think it's just wonderful to be able to find these little bitty pieces that you can incorporate into whatever you already have. And this is how this setting turns out. Just a nice whimsical feel for the holidays. Again, on an entryway, on a side table, or maybe even part of your mantle decoration. And it just brings back so much nostalgia for me, and I hope that it does for you. And the Santa bears, they do light up. And I just love the story behind the teddy bear, where President Theodore Roosevelt was out hunting and came upon a bear and decided that he did not want to shoot the bear. Well, of course, that got out, that made news, and the next time a teddy bear was made, a stuffed bear was made, it was called Teddy's Bear. And so there we have it. We have the name of the teddy bear. And they are just so sweet and such a wonderful representation of nostalgia for the holidays. Just so cute, brings back so many memories for me. And I hope that you enjoy this video and we'll come back for my next episode of When I Stage Within the Store. Again, just helping me to find things and to share with you and show you how they look within the store before you make your final purchase. It helps with budgeting for me. It lets me just bring home the pieces that I just really need and not just throw everything into my cart and hope that it works. So I hope that this works for you. I hope that it gives you some inspiration and that you will subscribe to my channel, come back to my channel with the notification button, and certainly like my content. And as we move through this holiday season, my wish to you, as always, that whatever you do and wherever you go, that you are blessed. Thank you for watching.